could look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus, he the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace, you know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me, tone it down, I told them.
All right.
Top five
gut response to these.
Top 5 sunset spots in Tampa Bay.
Okay.
We'll include.
So-
it'll be the Bay Area. We'll do that. So including
So
West and East.
the first one that comes to mind is like a nostalgic thing. Probably won't be like the most popular spot for people to go, but for me, if you go to the north part of Treasure Island, where the bridge to go to like where John's Pass is, literally the pass of John's Pass, then you can, when it's low tide, you can walk out to like the pillars that are supporting the bridge and stand on there, and you're just like by yourself, and you can hear the water crashing. You can hear the cars driving over
Who
your
wants
head
to
in
go
the
to a
sunset.
beautiful sunset spot by themselves?
This is just my experience. You asked me. And like we would go there.
All these couples just watch date restaurants. They're like, wow, these guys really know. And then you're like, this is such a great sunset spot to go by yourself and just enjoy being
Yeah,
away.
sometimes you just want to get away and be by yourself and not have to do anything and just sit there and think and look at the sun.
Sounds
and
like
it's
a
beautiful.
vacation. That'll be another video. All right, number 2.
We got into an argument yesterday about vacation and travel and them being
Well,
different.
we could do a whole
we'll
video
do a different
on it.
thing
We'll do
on
a different
It'll be
thing on
wild. Josie's over here doing backflips. She's insane.
She's 6.5 months old, and she's perfect, and she loves to do gymnastics currently.
All right, the second thing that I think about is at Rocky Point.
That's a good one.
Like where if you take the Courtney Campbell Causeway, but then don't go to Clearwater, and then you stop, and there's like a beach on the south side of the Courtney Campbell Causeway, and you can just park there, and then find your own little spot.
Under a tree.
Sometimes, and then just hang out there and watch it. And then if you want to go over to the whatever tiki hut restaurant they have there, then you can do that.
That's a cool place, man.
I've never been. You know, it
What
looks.
you can't.
I'll tell you this: like
You've driven past it a lot, though.
at least 1,000 times.
Yeah. I was gonna say you can't say it's a top 5. You've never even been. But
No, but the beach. I've gone
the
to the.
tiki
I've gone
place
to the
you've never
beach.
been.
Yeah, the tiki
Oh,
place. I've
okay.
never been.
Yeah, no, obviously not. I don't need another fake hula girl in my life.
It looks. I don't know because I've never been, but it looks like the bad touristy spot.
It does, right? People they're like, "Oh, we're here from Chicago. We just looked up."
Everybody in
Where to
that
get a drink
restaurant.
on the
If
beach.
if you go to that restaurant, you will be the only local besides the people that work there.
Fact.
Is what it looks like.
Because nobody's paying
I
$9
could be
for
wrong.
a drink. You know
it
what I
could be
mean?
the
Like,
spot. I've just never gone, but that's what it looks like.
So what's
All
number
right.
3?
Number 3, and not like number. I'm just going off the cuff what I think. So not in any particular order, but the next spot is, I don't know the name of the park, but it's the park on the south side of Davis Island.
Yeah, the
like,
one near the airport.
Right next to the airport.
Yeah.
Like right there. So there's like a couple different places, but like the southwest part of the island, west of the airport.
Is that
there's
the
like
dog park?
It could
I know
be.
there's a dog park down there.
There's a dog park, but then there's like an open field
Yeah, that's
on
what
the
I'm-
water
yeah,
with
that-
like rocks and stuff around the border
That's a
of
dog park. That's still the dog park.
it. That.
Yeah. It's
And you
lit.
go with whoever you're there with, and then you sit on the ledge.
Now you're with people. You're not by yourself.
Yeah, this is. I mean, you could go here by yourself. I would still go here by myself. I love Davis Island. Once a month, I just go drive around it. And
That's
then
because you're
look.
gonna have a house there.
I will, yeah, and I like it a lot. But like the ledge on the south side of the island, and you can sit there, and then you can watch like boats go by, and there are people like kayaking going by, and then there's the sunset.
Can I put in
It's
a
pretty lit.
non-Tampa one that is a memory for us?
Yeah.
Boston, Massachusetts, overlooking that lake when all the sailboats were on the lake.
It's a river.
And the sun, or the river,
Charles River.
and Charles River, and this like with Boston in the background and like all the old stuff, and then all the boats, and then we're walking across, and the sun was. Oh my!
Yeah, that was incredible.
That was a top 20 lifetime sunset moment for me. But anyway, if you're
All
in
right.
Boston,
Yeah. All right. The fourth thing that I think of, and I think there's a name for this spot. I just can't think of it. This is a little bit further away, but everybody will talk about Anna Maria Island. And when they talk about Anna Maria Island, they're really referring to Holmes Beach at Anna Maria
Or
Island.
Bean Point.
Like right where you go to it. Is that what it's called? Because then like
The top of it?
the top of it.
It's
That's
called
what I'm-
Bean Point.
Bean Point. Because then what you do is most people don't go there. They go to Holmes Beach.
Right.
But then you go north when you get to Anna Maria Island. You park at somebody's house and pray that your car doesn't get towed, and then you go walk out there to the point, and then it's lit.
The praying is really important because they've gotten crazy.
Oh yeah,
There's signs like
tow
every
trucks on
4
standby.
feet. Like,
Don't do that. Don't go park in people's yards. Never mind.
no, don't do that. But you can park actually down near Harry's restaurant, and then get something to eat, and then walk to the beach from there if you're young and spry. But the signs aren't
I've
like
eaten at
4 feet
Harry's
apart.
before.
But there's a lot of signs. I like Harry's. The mahi tacos. I like them.
And then, honestly, this is the fifth thing that I thought about. I thought about at the same time. I thought about like the pier in Clearwater, but I like more is the Skyway Fishing Pier from there because you're fishing while watching the sunset.
You know a spot that I think it's a sunrise spot because it's
Ballast Point is the
yes.
sunrise spot.
Oh my!
See, Ballast Point,
Ballast
out
Point
of all
Park?
these, out of the whole list, I like Ballast Point the most, but that's a sunrise spot.
Maybe we could do a.
There's
sunrise.
also, what is it called? It's like, it's southwest of McDill. What's it called? Not Honeymoon Island, like not
Oh, you're right. It's something
like that. But it's not an island. But the southwest very tip of like South Tampa where it goes down, that would be like my honorable mention, just because, like I've only ever seen that like in a couple seconds, like boom, in and out. The other places I've had like experiences with it. Like, that's why who's gonna pick the Skyway Fishing Pier as their sunset spot? But you're fishing, you're by
that's
yourself, it's lit,
personal, yeah.
and you're watching the sunset, and then you stay up all night and fish right afterwards.
So that is our
Top 5 sunset locations in the Bay Area.
You know you can look me in the eye. It's all because of Jesus. He the reason I'm alive. I live by faith, by grace. You know that I ain't gotta strive. They told me, Tony.